All right, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for another installment of Vegan Kitchen. Today we're going to learn how to make gluten-free vegan ghost cupcakes. It wasn't necessarily initially intended to be a gluten-free one, but the first recipe that I found online, it was from I didn't realize it was from a British website. And so anybody who knows anything about converting measurements from the metric system to what we have, yeah, it's it didn't come out so great. So I had to find another one that was all completely American and had ingredients that I recognized that I could actually buy in the local store. Because as you can imagine, the different types of flours and stuff. Oh, we have a few more people. Excellent. Yeah, as you can imagine, there are certain types of flour that they have and other products that we just don't have in our local Publix or Whole Foods or even Sprouts, which is one of my favorite grocery stores. So let me go ahead and get started. I actually made this at home because the kitchen that we have at the library, we don't have the capacity to actually bake. So I just thought it'd be a little more visually interesting if we actually showed the entire process, including the baking part. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. And before I forget, this activity was made possible through funding from the Friends of the Library. Thank you so much to all of you that are members. If you haven't considered joining, please consider doing that, because it is because of people like you that make programs like this possible. So if you are interested, it's pbclibrary.org/friends. And let me stop sharing that for a second and it goes straight into the video. Hello everybody, welcome to the third installment of A Vegan Kitchen. Today we're going to be learning how to make gluten-free vegan ghost cupcakes. And this recipe was brought to us by sarahbakesgfree.com, but there are several vegan baking books that you can find at your local library in the Palm Beach County Library System, so please make sure to check those out. We want to thank the Friends of the Library for making this program possible. Without you and all your wonderful contributions and donations, this would not be possible. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So for today's recipe, we're going to be breaking it into two different groups. One of them is the actual cupcakes itself, and then the vegan vanilla buttercream filling. Really good. So for the cupcakes, we're going to need 1 1/4 cups gluten-free flour blend, and then we're going to need 1/2 cup of good quality cocoa powder. We need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Is that fixing you? Yes, it is. All right. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. In this example, I have some Himalayan pink salt, but you can use whichever salt is convenient for you. 1/2 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. Any brand will do. We need 1/2 cup of just regular water. 1 tablespoon of, white vinegar. 1 cup of organic cane sugar. 1/3 of a cup of sunflower seed oil, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And as you can tell, my bird is trying to help us with this cooking today, but they don't understand you, but that's okay. Thank you for trying. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start mixing the flour and the cocoa powder, which I already have in a bowl. We're going to go ahead and drop that in here. We need the baking powder, the baking soda, and the salt. And we're going to go ahead and, get all the stuff in there. There we go. Get all those details in there. And we're just going to go ahead and sift it together until it's nice and blended. Great thing about all these wonderful little ingredients, just the way they smell and make the kitchen smell like they're ready for cupcakes. There we go. I think that's nice and blended really well. Okay, now that we have that blended together, we're going to go ahead and set that off to the side. And now we're going to go ahead in a large bowl. We're going to mix our coconut milk. Make sure we get all that goodness up in there. It's like almost like a milkshake. Coconut milk. What else we got? The coconut milk, water, and the vinegar. Oops, not the oil. The water. vinegar, which, as you can tell, is not very much. Oh, and it says to stir until curdled. So give that a good stirring. Scrape the edges really good so all the milk comes up and blends together really well. All right, that's looking good. Now we're going to go ahead and add the sugar. Sit that in there. We're going to add the oil right here. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and add the vanilla extract. Great. So we're going to slowly, let me see, are we going to blend those? Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and stir that really quick. And then it's saying to slowly whisk in the flour mixture. Yeah, you really got to slowly do this because I just dumped it in all at once the first time I tried this and I got it everywhere. I got it by myself, I got it over the counters. It took a while to clean up. So we're going to go ahead and slowly shove that in there. Come on, there you go. You know what? And I think I was also using the electric mixer too, which is what contributed to the butter going everywhere. There we go. Oh, that's mixing really nicely. Favorite things to enjoy as a kid was playing with the batter, especially when you got a chocolate batter. Make it that much of a mess like last time. I'm already getting flour all over my black shirt. Not the best choice when you're cooking, in my opinion. I'm going to be doing more of these cooking shows. I think I might have to invest in an apron. Man, can it get messy. Well, that's looking good. It's a nice little consistency here. Feels nice and thick. So just mix for 1 minute until combined. So right now it's 5:21. We'll keep stirring until it's 5:22. That's a nice little consistency. See that? No flour bubbles stuck in there. Just a nice creamy, thick consistency. All right, that's about a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and right now, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the oven, and we're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees and let that heat up. Okay, so while that is heating up, we're going to go ahead and pour this batter into our little cupcake liners. So good. All right, so I'll put this off to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and bring our pan over here with the cupcake liners. And because it's kind of a big bowl, it's a little bit heavy and everything, I don't want to cause a whole lot of mess. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use like a little ladle to pour the batter into. So I think we're going to set up to the side. Let's do this. Good job. I'm thinking, instead of filling it all the way to the top, I'm thinking about 3/4 ought to do it. 3/4 full. A little bit of room to grow. I am not doing the best job of pouring this, am I? Okay, all right, not too bad, not too bad. Too much. Just pulled a Luigi sound effect from Mario Brothers. You guys missed it. I was dressed up in costume as Luigi a couple of days ago for an office Halloween party. Hope you guys are enjoying your October and getting ready for all the wonderful fall and winter holidays that are coming up. Oh, made a mess of that one. Sorry. to make up to 12, which suggests I can maybe put even a little too much batter in each one. But you know what? We're going to figure it out and see how it comes out in the end. Mine is just as good. In this house, it's just my wife and I. So do I have enough for another one? Yeah, I don't think so. Is there anyone that's kind of short? No, they're about even, so we're just going to leave it like that. Good. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that alarm to beep. There it is. Wipe up the edges here on that. We're going to take out those empty liners. There we go. And we're going to put it for, I think I tested it at 18 minutes, but we're going to go ahead and give this about 25 minutes. The last time I did for 18, I felt that it was still a little too soft in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and give it a, let's see, timer. 25, 00, and timer. There we go. Meantime, we're going to go ahead and get started on the vegan vanilla buttercream frosting. Okay, so for the next part, we're going to do the vegan vanilla buttercream frosting. And what we need for this, we need a half a cup of hydrogenated, non-hydrogenated shortening. We need 2 tablespoons of vegan butter softened. This brand that I'm using is called Earth Balance. It's their classic blend. And we need 3 cups of organic powdered sugar. They recommend sifted. 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut milk coffee creamer. You can do regular or French vanilla. This one is by Soy Delicious, and I'm sorry, So Delicious, and it's really good, the French vanilla flavor. If you ever get a chance to try it, absolutely wonderful. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and some dairy-free mini chocolate chips or chocolate candies. Okay, and yeah, these are really good, very good. So hard not to like sample them as I'm making this product. All right. So first thing we want to do to make the buttercream, I can get some of the shortening. We're going to put that in a little bowl here. Get all that. All right. And then we want to go ahead and get our vegan butter. Put that in there. Put that like that. Stand by. And I believe, yep, just these 2 right now. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and stir this for about a minute. And this time we're going to go ahead and use an electronic blender because, well, it's just easier to use. All right, so. As you can see, this is getting a nice little consistency already. So just for about a minute. Actually kind of relaxing. Just blending all the wonderful little waves in it. Another 15 seconds. Really well. I think that'll do it for that. All right, and then next, we're going to go ahead and add our powdered sugar. Powdered sit sugar. You don't have a sifter, so I'm going to have to make 2. I apologize, Sarah. I know this is your recipe. It comes out better when we follow the instructions, but we can only work with what we got. And then, let me see, powdered sugar, the coffee creamer. Here we go. We're going to pour that in there. And our vanilla extract. Yum, yum. All right, so you know what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the little whisk here and start blending it that way, because I noticed when you when you put the electronic blender in there, it starts spraying powder everywhere and it gets really messy. Ooh, and the cupcakes are done. Turn off that timer. It's smelling absolutely amazing here. Let me turn off the oven here. So a little bit cracked and everything, but yeah, that came out a lot better than the first time I did this. And I could already tell that I probably put a little bit too much batter, even though it was only about 3/4 full. Maybe next time I'll try half full and see how that comes out. But yeah, I cannot wait to dive into these. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cool. In the meantime, let's go ahead and continue stirring this. Let's see if we can get everything mixed enough so that way we can use the electronic mixer. Sorry for having that in your way. My wonderful camera woman, who is my wife, by the way. Thank you for all of your support, because I don't know how I would make this happen. We don't have a proper kitchen inside the library, which is why I'm doing this at home, which I don't mind because I love doing this. Okay, that's a good one. There. Stuff stuck in there really good. Thank you guys for your patience. Wonderful combination. Dangerous one. It's saying that we should go ahead and beat this for about 2 minutes or until light and fluffy. And it says to add additional coffee creamer if needed. Sometimes when all the ingredients kind of go up along the edges of the wall here, so I kind of like scrape it down. Go. And all of you professional bakers that are watching probably have wonderful tips on how to avoid that. I'm not a professional, but I do enjoy doing this. All right, scrape that down again. Just like Miss Sarah Bakes recommended, I'm gonna put just a little bit more of the vanilla coffee creamer in there. Just a little splash. There we go. So we're gonna get it extra green. Stuff's amazing. I need a scrape this off. That'll do it. There we go. And off to the side. And now we're gonna go ahead and put it in one of these decorative bags here. This is where we're gonna put all our frosting, so we can put it right on top of our Ghost Cupcakes. This spoon's right here. Scoop that in there real quick. That's real quick. All that oil on there. Oh, those cupcakes smell so good. Dangerous. People at work are going to be wondering if I'm going to be bringing samples. I think I'm going to have to if I want to keep my job. Step by. This. Good. Now, my gosh, it's so good. There we go. All right, so here's the tricky part. So the author recommends go ahead and taking your piping bag with the large round tip, and we're gonna put a tall mound of frosting in the center of the cupcake, and we're gonna pull away to create like a small peak. So I'm trying to make 3 layers. If I can't pull that off, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do it in a circle and just gradually build up. So let's see if we can do this. Ready? And it works. Two. I probably shouldn't use this tip, but I didn't have any other option. It's either that or like something else. Yeah, that doesn't look anything like the image. So one thing I forgot to do is to go ahead and take a wooden toothpick, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the cupcake. And if it pulls out and comes out clean, that means it's nice and cooked thoroughly, which is very important. We don't want it to be all soggy in the middle. All right, so since that one didn't come out the way I hoped, I think I'm going to go ahead and try just putting it in a circle. That's one layer. There we go. Second. Let me just have it go all the way around, continue all the way around. Okay, that kind of looks like an ice cream cone, doesn't it? But that's okay. We're going to put some eyeballs on it and try to make it look like a ghost as much as possible. I'm just do a little swirly thing all the way around. This is how they do it at McDonald's and Wendy's, huh? Cool. There we go. Nice. I don't know if these are going to make it to work. I apologize, guys. These look really good. Most attractive cupcakes I've ever made personally. Which isn't really saying a lot because I haven't made a lot of cupcakes. This definitely smells amazing. It tastes amazing. At least the batter did. Let go, let go. There we go. And we're getting there. Almost there, almost there. Let go, let go. All right. For all the cupcakes. Might be able to pull it off. Right. Almost there. Last one. Here we go. All right, good, good, good. We got all of them. And now we're gonna go ahead and take our semi-sweet chocolate chips and we're gonna turn them into ghosts. Just put like little eyeballs on them. So that stays. I didn't do a great job with that one, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll taste the same. Either way, that's a creepy eyeball. This was fun. Pretty simple few sections for this recipe, and then you get to have fun with decorating it. Oh, I did not do a good job with this apple. That's better. They're all staring at you, saying, "Eat to me! I will possess you!" I'll possess you with a sugar crash, more like it. All right, so there we go. There's our Ghost Cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you enjoyed eating this. So thank you for spending your day with me. It's an honor to have you here. Please let us know if you do decide to make these cupcakes. Let us know how it came out. Make sure to check out the other vegan cookbooks that are available at any one of our branches for the Palm Beach County Library System. Thank you again to the Friends of the Library. If you're not currently a member, please consider joining you. It's because of you that that programs like these are possible. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next class. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh, you're still here. Great. I'm so thrilled. I was hoping that would be, interesting and fun. I really enjoyed making those cupcakes. I definitely enjoyed making them. I brought some home to my mother and my brother. And but it was definitely a different experience. I don't know if any of you have ever had experience cooking with gluten-free flour. It definitely gives it like a different texture. I noticed with gluten flour, it tends to hold together better. Whereas this one, they kind of fell apart, but it still tastes pretty good, nice and fluffy, and a nice sweet taste. Definitely a lot of sugar though for the frosting. I'm not used to that, but if it was only a one-day indulgence, so no worries. If you are interested in learning more about making other vegan desserts, especially with the holidays coming around, we have several books that you can choose from. This one is called Sticky Finger Sweets. This one I actually have at my own house called The Joy of Vegan Baking. We have another one called Super Fun Times Vegan Holiday Cookbook. And then, of course, The Idiot's Guide to Vegan Baking. So definitely, check out some of those if you're considering, more, vegetarian or vegan friendly diet, or if you have family members that are visiting for the holidays and, they have those kinds of diet restrictions. It's always nice to have options. So any questions, any thoughts, comments, sarcasm? I hope it was you're able to hear everything nice and clearly. But if you have no questions, I'm thrilled that you spent your time with me. Thank you so much. It is a privilege. And we hope to see you in the next class. All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.